Ha, I see your mother's, brother's, daughter's cousin sister just sent you a WhatsApp forward. Shah Rukh Khan is secretly Amir Khan's half-brother. Right. Before you groan and put your phone away, consider this. Why did you get that message on WhatsApp? Why not WeChat or Hike or Google Hangouts? Why is this the go-to app for communication for not just India, but across countries as diverse as Brazil, Germany, and Singapore? It couldn't just be because WhatsApp has been largely free to use, because so were most of these other messaging apps. What's happened here wasn't so obvious back in 2009 when Jan Koum and Brian Acton co-founded WhatsApp and injected it with their unique personalities and values. Having grown up under a strict communist regime in the former Soviet Union, Jan was passionate about privacy, and having worked together at Yahoo, where Jan and Brian were frustrated by the constant pursuit of profit, they set out to create a company that focused on the user experience above all else. And amazingly, their combination resulted in an app that reached hundreds of millions of users purely through word of mouth without spending a single cent on marketing. How? Let's talk about the three interconnected components of WhatsApp's success. Take just one of these components away and WhatsApp wouldn't have made it. But together, they create a virtuous cycle, gathering speed as WhatsApp grows, spinning faster and faster until it's unstoppable and attains escape velocity from Earth. Oh wait, what were we talking about again? Component 1. Simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. Let's try that again. 1. Simplicity. Everyone who's used WhatsApp knows it's straightforward. Here's just one example. Many features follow the rule of 3, giving users just 3 options. That's in sharp contrast to some other products I could mention. Chances are, this simplicity has annoyed you sometimes. Like, why is it impossible to share your live location for like half an hour? But no, that may be better for you this one time, but it complicates the experience for hundreds of millions of others all the time. And that is a trade-off WhatsApp won't make. This is why it's often harder to build a simple product. It takes conviction and really thinking through details. Jan and Brian often asked why a feature needs to be built over and over again until they could distill it down into its very core, making sure they weren't just following the latest fads in technology. For example, they'd take feature requests like voice transcription that are known for being buggy and simplify them into their very essence. Voice messages. No ads, no gimmicks, no games. Those are the principles that guided Jan and Brian right from the start. Notice just how different this slogan is from cliched Silicon Valley sayings like move fast. WhatsApp had the discipline to be incredibly boring. Even WhatsApp's logo. Have you ever wondered why it's green? Hey. Simplicity ultimately mattered because in emerging markets like India and Brazil, a smartphone was many people's first ever computing device. Not this. Simplicity made WhatsApp ridiculously easy to learn. Simplicity stopped users from making mistakes and feeling dumb. Simplicity got people to use WhatsApp to chat with everyone they knew. Component 2. Reliability. WhatsApp is like your electricity company. You don't really notice it unless something goes really wrong. You could be in the middle of an African safari about to be eaten alive by a man-eating tiger, but if you have just one bar of 2G service, WhatsApp will get your message home. WhatsApp focused on the fundamentals, treating every message with care, limiting crashes, keeping the app's device footprint small, even limiting changes in its look and feel for years and years. And that's how it grew to become a service users could depend on. Component 3. Network effects. The best messaging app in the world is pretty worthless if the people you really need to talk to don't use it. Right from its earliest days, WhatsApp went to incredible pains so everyone could use it, even building a version that worked on so-called dumb phones. Crucially, WhatsApp doesn't make users sign up with a username and password. All they need is a phone number, a familiar piece of technology that's been around since 1879, before the invention of the light bulb. This was a key innovation because once they're in, users can chat with everyone already saved as a contact. In India, like in some other parts of the world, over 90% of people online use WhatsApp. It's hard for any other app to come anywhere close to having a network that's as big. And this strength is why it's hard to unseat WhatsApp even when it makes mistakes, like the infamous privacy policy update in 2021, which had users revolting and moving on to other platforms. But of course, they all ended up coming right back. So that's how WhatsApp did it. A focus on simplicity and reliability led to more and more users, and more users resulted in a moat that other messaging apps simply couldn't cross. WhatsApp grew so quickly that Facebook, alias Meta, bought them out in 2014 when the company employed just 32 engineers for $19 billion. Despite becoming instant billionaires, the decision to sell was actually a hard one for the founders. As WhatsApp falls increasingly under the sway of Meta and the product breaks more and more of its old rules, you can see why. While WhatsApp is building more features more quickly, sometimes these are rushed and half-baked, like with whatever this was. And it doesn't help that consumers don't trust Meta at all with their privacy. But WhatsApp's foundations are still holding strong, and the product is marching along to a mind-boggling 3 billion users a month. So there you go. Maybe you can use WhatsApp's principles to draft the perfect reply to your cousin. Something simple, showing you're a reliable relative to maintain your family network.